Good day and God bless you, my viewers, wherever you are all over the world. I come to you with a great concern today about our nation, Nigeria, and I want you to pay attention. I know a lot has been going on in the last few weeks about insecurity in Nigeria. My message today is particularly focused on the church leaders. Maybe some other time I will pay attention to the political leaders and other important sectors of the society. But today I'm focusing on church leaders, people that God has placed in positions of authority in churches and Christian communities across Nigeria. Yes, everybody has said so many things. People have spoken a lot about the insecurity in Nigeria. We are all witnesses of what is going on. And may I tell you, we are sitting on a keg of gunpowder in Nigeria, except by divine intervention. It is tough, but I believe our God is greater than this battle. And so a lot is going on. People blame each other. Some people think that we should not speak, we should just be praying. Others say it's not only prayer, we should do something. And I think we need a combination of strategies to face this challenge. It's a serious concern, and it's not something that you can just dismiss with a wave of hands. It's serious. We are under attack as a nation. Christians in Nigeria are under serious attack. It is obvious that there is an Islamic agenda, and the agenda is to take over this nation so that churches, believers will be under perpetual siege. But God will not allow that. It is not going to happen, because we as believers and God's people, we're going to rise up and do something. So I want to recommend specific actions that I think we should begin to take. Now, some people have said we have prayed enough, we should not pray. It's not by prayer, it's by doing this or doing that. I still believe that prayer is important. We have been praying in Nigeria. Nigeria is a praying nation. Christians in Nigeria are more prayerful than most other nations of the world. Yes, it is important we continue to pray. Prayer is key. It's very important. But we should move beyond prayer to taking some specific strategic actions that will help us make our prayers work. And one of them is that the key leaders in this nation, Christian bodies, CAN, PFN, different Christian associations need to begin to meet for strategic planning. Now listen, the enemies are planning. They are meeting. In fact, they have their plan, they have their strategies in place. They have mapped out how they will Islamize Nigeria. We all know that. So we cannot keep quiet and think that we will only pray and watch. No, we should pray and walk, and that walk is strategic planning. So I'm asking our leaders at national levels, district level, state level, local levels, let's meet and begin to plan strategically on how to tackle this issue. We cannot leave it only for the government. We need to engage the government, but we must begin to meet strategically. Strategic planning, strategic meeting. That's number one. We also we should begin to take security measures in our places of worship. I mean, you don't need any prophet to tell you that churches are under attack. They are targeting gatherings of believers. And so wherever we gather, whether in 20s or in 30s or on thousands or millions, we must plan strategically for security measures that will ensure that these enemies do not come in and destabilize what we're doing. The southern part of Nigeria is under attack. We all know that. I mean, southwest, southeast, south. That's the target of these bandits, and they are all over the bush. They are inside the bush. They are kidnapping every day, causing a lot of havoc. They have surrounded the southern, southwest, southeast. They are all over the place, and that is why those of us in the south must wake up. We need to wake up. We don't need to wait until these people cover us and destroy every system we have put in place. This is a time for us to wake up and let our security men, our hunters and people who know the bush, let them get into the bush and chase these ones and chase them out of where they're hiding. They know where they're hiding. And our bushes are where we farm. Our farmers cannot go there and farm because they are afraid they are going to be kidnapped. Let our hunters, the agbekoyas, the amotekons and all the people that know the forest and the forest guards, let them wake up and begin to comb our bushes so that these ones will have no resting place in the bush, especially the southern part of Nigeria. This is very important. The southern part of Nigeria is their next target, but they will not succeed. Now, the next point I want to raise as action step is that we as church leaders must begin to reach out to the affected people, especially in the northern part of Nigeria. Brethren, our brothers and sisters in the north are suffering. 2 years ago, my wife and I went to Borno. We went to see and to visit the IDP camps. We were overwhelmed. In fact, we were crying like babies when we saw many children without parents, and women especially were camped, and these are Christian camps, and nothing is being done by the government to take care of them. Suffering, no education, no health care, no food. It was heartbreaking, and we have to do something. By the grace of God, we're able to take at least 27 of the children, and we're caring for them, provided we brought them to the south and helping them to have access to education and good quality health care and all the services that we can provide. I want to recommend that churches now should take steps. We should begin to reach out to our brothers and sisters in the north. It's not just praying for them. They need our help. If your church can go and take 20, 50, 100, helping those children, helping those women, providing for them, giving them access to education, school. If we don't do anything, they are going to be Islamized. They're going to be forced into Islam. And we must not leave them alone. There must be definite step. Every church can do something. Every church, denomination can do something. And if we all join hands together, we will help our brothers in the north a great deal. We will help them a lot. Something that will give them confidence and hope that they are not fighting alone. That is what I'm talking about. Whatever your church can do something about our brethren in the north. That is important. Visit the IDP camp and you will see for yourself that they really need help. The last point I will mention for today is that we also need to begin to reach out to these difficult, dangerous people with the gospel. I'm not saying you go and preach the gospel to people who carry gun and who are ready to kill. No. Before they started carrying gun, they were in local places, communities, cities where they were not rich with the gospel, where they were not are given the opportunity to accept the gospel. The gospel is the power of God to transform anybody. No wicked person can surrender himself and be changed by themselves except with the power of the gospel. We have the gospel that can change their lives. Let's preach the gospel to them. There are still many today who have not joined Boko Haram, who have not joined the